all my new and current students to my online August Art oil painting class. With me, your favorite teacher, Miss Renee. So today we are celebrating life in all its different forms. Leafy, scaly, furry, bald. What else we got? Buggy? One of my favorite is human babies. Yay! Those are the cutest, aren't they? And so we're gonna paint this adorable painting for maybe your baby brother or baby sister, or maybe you're a new mommy and you want to paint this for your baby. This one here. Isn't that sweet? Well, come on, let's go. What are you waiting for? Follow me. We are gonna have so much fun with this painting. You know why? Okay, so we're gonna use 3 brushes and we're gonna use our hands. I know, I keep saying that we were gonna use our hands. Today we're using our hands. Woohoo! This is gonna be so much fun. Okay, so the first thing you wanna do, this is really gonna be easy. Get your big brush. Remember the beginning of the show? Get your big brush, okay? And now what you're gonna do, for the first time you can really saturate this. So take your brush, put it into your liquid, you mix all the oils with. You want it in there good, work it in there like a crazy person. Just get it in there. Really good. You kind of want it running, you know, because you do. Because I said so. All right. So the next thing you're gonna do is, now that you got your brush all full of liquid, you're gonna grab a ton of titanium white, okay? A whole heap of it, like that, like crazy monsters, okay? And a little bit of cerulean blue, like that, okay? Let's mix that. La la la, I'm mixing cerulean blue. Okay, now, I got a little red in there. Oh well, I'll just wipe it off. Okay, so if you want to do it just like me, you can accidentally put a tiny bit of rose. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna paint the whole background with cerulean blue, and we're gonna put little dashes of pink, so it's kind of, you know, kismet that it ran into it. Okay, so let's do this. Easy. You're gonna go back and forth with your strokes like this. You're not gonna go back like you're not racing to finish up a project, you know, at school or work or something. This is simple. You're just, whoops, if it stays still. You're just moving it like this, really soft, back and forth. You see how fast that goes? I don't even have to look. I don't want you to sit there and do this. No, relax, enjoy yourself. Let your wrist move around, okay? Again, grab some more titanium white and some more cerulean blue and do it again. Just go in here, just enjoy. Get up in there, soft and moving it around. Now I'm finding that my brush is getting a bit dry. That's why I wanted you to use a lot of liquid. We're gonna do that again. We're gonna get some more liquid. It's gonna make it easier to go on the canvas, is smooth. All right, let's try that again. So one more. Here we go. And everybody loves blue. Okay, so you see that? Beautiful, right? You want to leave a little bit of white, you know, it's like clouds or something, right? Because you don't even know. It could be, I don't know, maybe in a fairy garden. I don't know. I don't know where we are, but we don't want it to just be one solid of blue. Boring. Okay, so now let's just go ahead and take a fraction more of your titanium white. We're gonna, you know, like I said, we're gonna add some interest, whether it's a cloudy day or whether it's your fairy garden, whatever, okay? A few more, you know, mine didn't come out that bright. Let's do this one more time. Little titanium white, right on there. There we go, that's better. All over. You see that? Huh, okay, a little bit more titanium. I want to put some over here. That's it, not strong enough, let's go. There we go. There, and you see I already have a little pink in there. I want to do is add just a fraction of that pink, so I kind of like that it accidentally got on the blue earlier. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that pink, like that, just a tiny bit, and we're just kind of gently dance it through, just an indication, just to give interest to the background, okay? A little bit like that, just a little bit more, not too much. We don't want pink everywhere. We just want a little bit. Because if the baby is a boy, then you want to like not have tons of pink everywhere traditionally. I mean, you know, I actually know boys that love pink, but traditionally you don't want it to be straight pink. And you don't want it to be straight blue. So, you know, somewhere in between, you know, depending on the baby. Okay, so now we're done with this part. That went really fast. Next thing we're gonna do, now again, we're gonna use a lot of liquid again. We're gonna take this guy. This is kind of a small, squarish brush. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty simple. Yeah, you can find these pretty much anywhere. Put that a lot of liquid in there, okay? You do want a lot of liquid. Should I say that 3 times fast? You do want a lot of liquid on this guy. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get him right here in your sap green and get it around in there all runny. Matter of fact, if you want, I use my fingers a lot, and since today we're gonna be using our fingers, I'm gonna take a little bit of that yellow. I'm gonna bring it over here because we're gonna use the yellow for something else. And, okay, so let me grab a little more liquid, because that's how I roll. So I grab a little more liquid, a little bit of yellow, tiny bit. Actually, you know, if you want, you can grab a little titanium white too. Let's do that. Now what we're gonna do you remember my twirl technique with my brush? Do you remember how I do that? Take your brush in your hand, okay? Pinch it. You know, the best way to really get a good grip is keep your fingers, these 2 fingers up. That'll keep you from like clamping down. You're gonna twirl it in your fingers like this. I don't know if you can see. Can you see that? You're gonna twirl in your fingers like this. Okay, what that's gonna do is gonna cause a nice, inconsistent, natural branch. Okay, we don't want to paint your branch on. We're gonna twirl it on. So watch what I'm gonna do. You're gonna start down here. You always go in the direction that the plant grows. Okay. So you start down here and you can just go like that. Ha! Done. Okay, let's do that again. You can grab a little more liquid if you want. A little more green. And let's put that little yellow over there. I used it up last time. Like that, okay? And do it again. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up and go this way. Don't force your brush, but at least guide it to the direction you want it to go in, okay? But don't force it anywhere. Okay, so we're going to pull up and twirl. So you're gonna pull, okay? Never push. I've seen people do that. It's a big old mess, okay? Pull up, okay? So we're just gonna pull and twirl. Okay, here we go. And we're twirling, pulling up, just like that. And then twirl, pull up. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay? And we have enough on there, we might as well keep going. And it's okay if it's light right here because the sun's hitting it. That's fine. Twirl, pull up. That's it. How about that? Oh my goodness. You know what I think we're gonna do now? Let's go ahead and let's change brushes real quick, okay? We're gonna go with this guy. He's a little bit bigger. You see him? He's like a little pointy. You know, he's soft. And we're gonna put him in some liquid. Yeah. Go ahead and get some good chunk of liquid in there. Well, today is a good liquid day. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get some little tiny leaves on this branch, this gorgeous branch, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and dab that, all right? And you know, let's take just a splash of titanium white. We'll put it right over here. So you're gonna have 2 colors on your brush at the same time. Oh my gosh. So you're gonna have green on one side of your brush, a little bit of white on the other, and you get, can you see how it kind of streaks like that? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the little leaves in, but I want you to remember something. When you're painting leaves, I know a lot of my students want to put a leaf right here and then put another leaf right next to it like this. It doesn't work that way. If you look at nature, one leaf is up here, one leaf's down here. They stagger, okay? That's what we're gonna do, right? So we're gonna just go ahead. We press down hard, and as you pull up, you twirl, okay? Just a little tiny. Let me show you one, and then I'll describe it again. Press down, and then slowly pull up and twirl. You see that? Let's do that again. You press down, pull up, and twirl. See how simple that is? Do some more. Press down, pull up, twirl, press down, twirl like that. You see that? press down, twirl. You could do that, press down, pull up, twirl. I need a little bit more. Are you seeing how I'm doing that? You're pushing down, and then you're slowly pulling up and turning at the same time. So you get a nice, tight end like that. You don't want a big, fat, round end. You want a skinny one. Okay, you can do another one right here. Press down, up. It's really simple. You see how easy that is? It's like push, pull up. Push, twirl, pull up. And do that. Choop, boop, boop. You see that? Boop. That's it. Oh, that was simple. Now go get your other brush. Remember the skinny one where we made the vine with? I almost forgot. We have one more little vine right in here we're gonna do, okay? Okay, so what we're gonna do is, now we have a little liquid on our brush. Go ahead, do the same thing you did before. Get a little green on there, a little bit of that yellow you have left over. We won't need much because we're just doing a tiny indication of like a little branch right here, not much at all. So again, always go from the way the plant is growing, it goes from down, up, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down, up, twirl and pull. Do all that at the same time, okay? All right, here we go. So, pull up, twirl, woohoo, okay? And you know what I think we can probably do? Use this little guy to make a couple leaves. Why don't we try it? Want to try it? Okay, let's try it, see if it works. Okay, press down and twirl. Hey, it does, yay. It just makes a smaller, little leaf. So if you want a smaller leaf, you can use this guy, okay? All right, let's do a couple more of those guys. Down, twirl, push down, twirl, like that, and twirl. That part is finished. That's really cool. Guess what we're gonna use next? Anybody guess what we're going to use next as a tool? As a paintbrush? Anybody figure it out yet? All right, my fingers, all right? You can use your fingers too. What we're gonna do, we're gonna make little forget-me-not flowers. They're really cute. And we're just gonna sprinkle them out all the way up through here, okay? So what I'm gonna do, and make sure you're not allergic to oil paint or liquid before you do this. It's kind of important, most people aren't, but double check. I'm gonna get my fingers, a little bit of liquid on my fingers and just go like that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dunk my fingers into the blue. I'm gonna get it in there. 1, 2, 3, look at that. See that? All right, now that I do that, I'm gonna stick them all together like this. You see this? See how I'm all together? Now watch, I'm gonna start down here. If you mess up, don't worry about it. Sometimes it's a little hard to do this, but okay, so we're gonna do this. We're just gonna put our fingers together and go, bink, flower. Want to do it again? You ready? Oh, I got excited. Somebody got excited, I saw that. All right, let's do that again. Bink, flower. Insta flower. All right, just add fingers. Let's do that again. Let's get some more on there. If you run out, just grab some more. Don't freak out, just grab it and put your fingers again like that again. Let's do it. Fingers on flowers. Yay! Like that. Yeah, let's see, how about one there? One over here? I don't know about you, but I'm excited. Okay. You're like, I couldn't tell, Miss Renee, you just seem so bored. Okay, let's go again. Get some more on there. Here we go. Let's do it. Up here, right there. And over here. Where else? Oh, exactly. Right here, right? I know. I almost forgot that spot. Right there. And where else? Anywhere else? We need a couple down here. All right, we can make it thicker down in here. Okay, went over here. Basically just hopping around everywhere like a crazy person. And I'm gonna put a couple more right down here. Bink, 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 bink. And you know what I'm gonna do? Now, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna wipe my fingers off. I have a rag. Do you have your rag and like something to wipe off with? You don't? Well, you should go get one because it's gonna get messy. All right, so I decided to put some down here, but I don't have like a little branch or anything. So let's go ahead and put that in there real quick, okay? So I wanna put like an extra little guy in there because we can improvise. You just like this. Oh, that was easy. And do that pull, twirl and pull thing. Do that right over here, and then you can just, a little bit more green, because I got a little blue in my green, and you can just like this, couple little press down, pull, press down, pull, press down, like that. So you got a little fun thing going on down there, okay? Now, our next thing, guess what we're gonna do next? Nobody's guessing, I bet you don't know. And we're gonna use another tool. Which one is it gonna be? No, we're not boxing. Nope, 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 nope. We're gonna use this part right here. Guess what that part's gonna be? I heard someone say that was very good. I don't know how you guessed that. That is gonna be the baby foot. To all those other people who don't know that, they're like, say what? Yeah, that's the baby foot. So what you're gonna do, now this part's a little bit tricky just because your canvas might move around. It might be easier if you lay it flat on the floor to do this, you know, because you're gonna do this. I'll do one hand at a time so that it doesn't freak you out. But generally, you can use both hands, dunk them in the paint, and just go bink, 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 like that, okay? So I'll do one at a time. Okay, so I'm gonna take this, take my hand, I'm gonna go like this. Wah. You gotta make sure it's all on there. You see that? Okay, ball it up. Okay, see? And then you're just gonna start down here. I'm gonna do 2 rights and then 2 lefts. And anybody who's dyslexic like me, basically 2 on one hand, 2 on the other hand, okay? All right, so we're gonna start down here. Can you see down here? It's a little bit tricky. I'll try not to get in your way. Let's see, how can I do this? Should I just remove this arm? Okay, right down here, we're gonna go, boing. There's one hand, okay? That's a foot, I mean. Okay, and then we're gonna make another one right here. There's another foot. Now what I'm gonna do, and wipe my hand off again, okay? And you're like, that looks kind of weird, what is that? That's the bottom of the foot. Now we gotta do the toes, okay? So now, we're gonna take all our fingers. Yeah, you know what? Should we do fingers or should we do this hand? Okay, someone said fingers. They want to see the end of the foot. Okay, so we're going like this. Like that, okay? And we're gonna make sure we line this up properly, okay? Can you see? I may have to kind of do a weird duck and cover thing. So you're gonna go like this and you're gonna line your thumb up right here and your baby finger right here, okay? And you do this, bink. Oh my gosh, it's a baby foot! Okay, and then we can do that over here too. You may have to get all like sideways to do this. Like that, bink. Look at another baby foot! So cute! All right, so 2 baby feet down. 2 more to go. This hand, left hand, and all the dyslexic people, this hand. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna put our hand into our orange, pink, just like that. You see it? So fun. Okay, we're gonna put another one here because we're gonna put the I love you here, okay? So we'll put one here, okay? And it's okay if it's a little messy because trust me, when babies walk, they're like, so it's not perfect, okay? So put one here, okay? And then we'll put one here, maybe angle it a little bit like this. Okay, so then we have those. Now I'll wipe my hand off again, okay? Just wipe it right off. Fun. I love it. It's kind of like playing in the mud. All right, so now we're going to take all our fingers again and we're going to do this. We're going to get all our fingers together again like this. Pop it in. You see that? Isn't that cool? All right, and now I'm going to get all sideways again. Like I said before, you can move your canvas. It's not against the law to move your canvas, you know. So maybe I can do that. Oh, there we go. That's easier. I'm gonna put my thumb. Remember, my thumb goes in the biggest part and the pinky goes right there. Right there. Okay, so let's get your fingers back together again. Okay, see that? And you're just gonna go bink. So now we gotta get this foot and I'm gonna turn until it feels right, about right here. Look at that. Can you see? Look at that. A baby walked across our canvas. How cool is that? Do you know that my sister, my big sister Lori, she taught me that when I was about 4 years old. Did you know that? She taught me all sorts of cool stuff. Yep, Lori with an E. She's totally cool. All right, so now the only thing left. Oh my gosh, I love you. Or, you know what? If you have the name of the baby you want to put you know, on there. You could do that. You could say, I love whatever, Lori. Right down there, like that. So now, I'm just gonna put I love you because I love you. All right, so let's go ahead. We're gonna take this little guy that we did all these little leaves with. Let's dab them off a little bit, okay? I'm gonna put them in the liquid, just clean them off. Let's see, I'll do that, okay? We're gonna clean them off. Now, what I want you to do, I think a nice dark purple would be really pretty. So what we're gonna do, I'm wiping this off real good. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of liquid on this brush because we're gonna write. And the thing, when you're writing with paint, it's not like normal writing. You're not like, hello, how are you? You're not doing that. You actually have to paint the letters in, and it's kind of tricky. That's why we're just gonna make it simple, okay? You can practice, or you can let the whole thing dry and use like an oil pen. The only thing is you only have that one time. If you mess up, it's like, you know, so I'll leave that up to you, but I'm gonna go ahead and paint, and I'm just gonna say, I love you, because I do. Okay, so I'm gonna mix cerulean blue, and I'm gonna mix this rose together. It's gonna make like a purple color, nice and dark, okay? Like that, nice and dark. See how that's coming along? A nice little purple, my favorite color. All right, I'm gonna get some more liquid. It's always easier to write when you have more liquid. So I've got all that on there, you see that? Nice dark purple. I'm gonna start with I, okay? Just about right here, what do you think, right there? Does that look good? Okay, can you see that all right? You can zoom in if you want. And I. You see how it's getting a little faded? It's all right, don't worry about it. Just grab some more liquid, make sure it's right on the tip of your brush, okay? Twirl it, make sure all the paint's on the tip of your brush. Don't smash your brush down and then expect for something to be nice and fine. When you want to get a nice, small, tight end on your brush with paint, what you want to do, you don't want to do this and then expect it to work. It's not going to work, it's going to be a mess. You want to do is stick it inside the paint, twirl it until you have a nice, you see that? How thin and perfect that is? Okay, let's do it again. So you see how this line was perfect, so we just got to do this and this again. Yeah, that's better. Here, hi. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put just a simple U down here in purple, and then I'm gonna take the pink and put the heart. Does that make sense? You can make it any color heart you want. I'm just gonna make it pink because I'm, you know, traditional, I guess. All right, so I'm gonna do the U, and I'll make a capital U right here. And notice I come down, I don't just keep swooping back up. Because I'm painting it. I'm not actually writing it, I'm painting the words. Okay, so I'm gonna start from here again and bring it down. Okay, isn't that pretty? Now, I'm gonna top my brush off. I'm gonna clean it right off. There we go. Some more liquid. Now, I'm gonna pick up some of that little bit of this color right in here. You see that? That's the rose color. I'm gonna grab that. Okay, you see? And we're just gonna put a little heart right here. Here. Do you want to color it in or do you want to leave it? You want to color it in? Okay. I see some very excited over there going, yes, color it in, color it in. Okay, don't just go like this. Color it in the shape of the heart. Okay, so just go, wee, wee. Make it pretty. Make it count, okay? Just color it in. There you go. Just color it all in. Here. Isn't that pretty? We have one last little thing we're gonna do, and that's it. That went fast, didn't it? I'm gonna wipe off my brush. I'm gonna put a little bit of yellow on it, okay? Wiping my brush off in the liquid, just see how like gets really, that red, boy, that just saturates that. So I'm gonna wipe it off. Mr. Raggy. I love Mr. Raggy, he's very sweet. And I just got my brush completely wiped off. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some yellow, bright yellow, okay? There's bright yellow. And I'm just gonna put like a little yellow dot near the blue dots. I don't know, because it looks cool. Looks like you spent extra time. So you're just going to come in here like this. And you're just going to put like a little yellow dot. You know, maybe it's the center. Like that. Like that, you see? You know? It's kind of cool. Adds a little to it, you know? Like right in there like that. I don't know, right? Couple more. Bink, 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 bink. And it's done! Oh my gosh! Isn't it beautiful? I can't wait to see what yours looks like. You know what would be so cool? I would love it if you would subscribe and then comment and like the page. And I want you to say something. I want you to like show me what you did. I want to see it, okay? And we can talk back and forth to each other. So don't forget, all right? Big kisses and congratulations on your baby picture. Bye. Mwah. I mean, if babies come from the clouds, like someone just went, what? They do? They rain. Yeah, no, I don't know. All right, let's just do this. Your teacher's crazy. All right. With me, your feet.
That's okay. Hang on. Let's keep it there for a second.
Okay. Witsy beatsy. Dabba dabba da. Meow meow.
Okay, just do a quick test.
All right. It's his fault this time. It's not my fault. Oh, yeah, it's the fan. It's the fan's fault. I have a fan.